Can private companies censor users? The short answer to this is yes, but, and I'll explain what I mean. I'm personally a big fan of people can do whatever they want as long as they don't hurt anyone else. Libertarians would call this the non-aggression principle. To elaborate, violence is only justified as a retaliation to aggression against person or property. If you hurt me or if you hurt my property, I can retaliate. I think just about everyone would agree that this doesn't mean I can say shoot to kill if you throw a rock at my car and dent it. The goal of retaliating with violence is as a means of self-defense. Therefore, violence is only allowed up to the point that it makes you stop what you're doing or to repair your destruction you've caused. This is when violence is justified. However, I've seen many people, especially libertarians, say it's stupid to complain when a company, such as Twitter, bans a user for their unpopular opinions, as we've recently seen with Sargon of Akkad. I do agree with libertarians that they have that right. If I'm banned from Twitter, they have not violated my persons or property, but all that means is that I'm not justified if I were to say destroy Twitter's property or harm their employees. But that doesn't make it okay. There's a second kind of good or bad outside of the realm of is violence justified. Take obesity in America. As long as I'm not getting my food or by stealing it from others, or as long as I'm paying for my own health care and I'm not a burden on society, I can be as fat as I want. I have that right. And so does everyone else. But you can't tell me that a nation with massively high obesity rates is just as good as one where everyone is in top shape. We can't force people to be healthy, but it's overall better in another sense if they are. Take doxing, for example. Doxing is when people release your personal information to the public and do things like contact your employer and complain because of things you say online. Doxing does not involve violence or coercion, nor does it harm you as a person, physically. But it's still not a good thing. The tech industry has every right to suppress people on their own platforms. However, that means that we have every right to retaliate in defense by any means except for violence. It's a whole different kind of right or wrong outside of the realm of individual rights. Now, I am open to being convinced when it comes to certain corporations in bed with government that they don't have this right. Government doesn't have the right to censor because their services are involuntary. You can't choose to associate with government. You have no choice in the matter. Therefore, they cannot be unfair. Since some companies like Google may be using the US government to swing things to their advantage, this makes things a bit more complicated. If they're relying on the government for special privileges over competitors, then I'd say at that point that they're probably not allowed to censor, because chances are you're involuntarily helping them whether you like it or not. But let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you agree, disagree? Did I miss something? Tell me more. Like the video if you agree, and subscribe for more.